What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be checking out Zambia's president's brilliant brics speech calling for the death of the global order. So presidents all around the world, especially in Africa, they are beginning to realize that they've been used for the longest part, and they see brics as an opportunity to also sit on the table. And they are really using and taking advantage of that, which I think is a good thing. And I believe brics is going to give them the opportunity to be recognized on the world stage. So let's hear what the Zambian president has to say on this one. Let's get to it.
First, let me congratulate President Ramaphosa for hosting this brics summit
South African president
and inviting many of us to the summit. Thank you, President Ramaphosa. I also wish to effectively and firmly endorse the importance of this summit in providing us with an enhanced opportunity to work with the brics countries to be able to support our developmental agendas in our individual countries, regions, continent of Africa, and elsewhere. Mr. Chairman, we wish to express our appreciation that this forum provides to enhancing our partnership and in fostering development, as I say. And because of the importance of this platform, Mr. Chair, I simply want to express what we believe are critical. As Zambia, COMESA countries, we see this as a rare opportunity to address the challenges we've kept on talking about for a long time and on many platforms. One, that we need to reform the global order, in particular to address the inequities associated with critical ingredients to development, such as capital. The cost of capital is what I'm talking about. Africa, as we have already acknowledged, pays a higher cost of capital than any other on the globe. Certainly, the brics platform could and should be used to work through, to expedite the reform processes around this issue, which is inhibiting development, which our young populations much need to create opportunities for education, health, business, work, as it were, and other life-improving activities. Secondly, Mr. Chairman, to address access to technology. Access to technology so we can then engage in the genuine and mutually beneficial partnerships which we keep talking about all the time. Partnership that would deliver value for all our economies, our regions, continent of Africa, as well as obviously contribute positively to world global economic success.
And we saw a video yesterday. Putin said they are open to share their technology, including the progress, their advancement in AI as well. Yeah, Putin said they are willing to do that from Russia.
Which is important because global success, Mr. Chairman, it cannot be talked about in isolation.
Right.
You can't call a global success
when it's just one nation
there or delivered when a lot of countries are left behind, yet they are richly endowed with resources. So when we look at these opportunities, we look at the total resource envelopes that we all bring to the table: capital at a fair price, technology, of course, at a fair price, but also the resource endowments, such as critical minerals, that are important to the industry of the future, EV industry, for example. So one of the things, Mr. Chairman, that we would like as Zambia, as COMESA, Africa, to endorse firmly is that as the brics nations look to enhance relationships with us in Africa and elsewhere, Asia, elsewhere, South America, the global South, if I may say, we need to consciously agree that relationships must be structured in a manner that allows enhancement of domestic economic growth of those that are associated with the brics, and also using brics, Mr. Chairman, as an opportunity to correct the relationships that were structured wrongly with the old order. That old order, which we are now talking about reforming, we now have an opportunity.
Feel free to call names. The relationships, the people who placed it, call names, sir. Please call the names.
Order that old order, which we are now talking about reforming, we now have an opportunity under the BRICS platform to enter in those relationships in a reformed manner. That, for example, ensures that when we exploit resources, we must invest in value addition in the host countries where those resources are located. It benefits the investors, collective basket of investors. It creates opportunities for our young African population, and invariably, Mr. Chairman, delivers an opportunity to stabilize Africa, political, civil stability, which is important. I want to conclude, in the interest of time, Mr. Chairman, to reiterate the fact that we now have an opportunity, once again, the globe has an opportunity once again with the BRICS platform to work together to realize the enormous opportunities within BRICS, Africa, Asia, South America, Global South, let's call it that, that would deliver mutual benefits for all our individual countries and, of course, the continent. No question about that. Mr. Chairman, all of this should happen in the environment of peace, security, and stability, once more, in our individual countries, regions, Africa, continents, elsewhere, and the global community.
You see, he's always emphasizing in our individual countries, because it feels like some countries want to advance, taking resources from the other ones, destabilizing the politics in other countries in order to advance themselves. So he's really emphasizing that we all should advance, we all should benefit, mutual respect. Yes, well, I like that he's emphasizing those things, because like he said previously, how can there be an order where everybody moves forward but leaving some countries behind? No, especially the countries that are being left behind. See Niger with the uranium. I'm gonna keep emphasizing and stating that in all my videos until something is done about it. I mean, they're doing something, but I want more for the people of Niger. See Niger with the uranium, second poorest country in the world, and the people who are taking the resources, they've gone forward like in fact, they've been forward for a very long time, but Niger is second poorest. I heard only Haiti is the poorest, and then Niger. It's crazy. Yeah, everybody should advance, and then now we can do business with mutual respect, right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me know what you think about that speech from the Zambian president. I think it was a pretty good speech. I like it, and it didn't seem like he was reading it. The man knows what he wanted to say, and he said it. I mean, I always take that into account, because if you feel the plight of your people, anytime you're called to speak for your people, you should be able to represent them without looking for a script. Some people might disagree with me, but I think that's the fact. You should be, especially as a leader, you should be able to do that. Well, let me know what you think about the speech from the Zambian president. I feel like he was spot on. He mentioned a lot of things, maybe not everything, but a lot of things Africa really needs, especially capital. Me, I recommended previously that Africa, the thing people say, I think they said Gaddafi was going to do that. Malema is also emphasizing on that as well. But a structure like an African bank where Africans help each other, you know? So Africa, we can be powerful too with each other. We can raise capital like that. I've been saying that in my video too. So maybe if they can get that from BRICS, maybe it could also help Africa. Don't know. Let me know, share your thoughts on that. This is the end of this video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace. I made this bed on my own.